whiskey stands as one of the most widely consumed beverage globally, with over 1 billion bottles sold annually. To transform whiskey into its revered status as liquid gold, a combination of grain and charcoal is essential. But what precisely goes into crafting this top-selling liquor in the US? Every single bottle of Jack Daniel's originates from the renowned Jack Daniel's Distillery, located in the state of Tennessee. In this quiet and modest setting in the southern United States, the distillery crafts premium quality whiskey. It all starts with spring water, the very water that fills every bottle of Jack Daniel's. This spring gushes out an impressive 3,000 liters of fresh, clean water every minute. What makes this water special is that it's filtered by limestone, which means it's free from iron. This is super important because even a tiny bit of iron would make the whiskey taste metallic and not so great. To produce alcohol, premium quality grains are essential. Every day, a staggering 450,000 kilograms of grains are unloaded for this purpose. Whiskey typically includes 80% corn, giving it its sweet taste, along with 12% malted barley and 8% rye, which adds a touch of spiciness. The corn is fed into a machine where it is crushed to start the process. The grains are combined with water and heated. In a matter of hours, enzymes from the malted barley will break down the starch in the grains, converting it into sugar. Yeast is then added to ferment the mixture into alcohol. Inside this huge fermenters, this sweet liquid is mixed with leftover yeast from the previous fermentation. Soon, the yeast will consume the sugar, producing alcohol and carbon dioxide as byproducts. Preserving the same variety of yeast is crucial to maintain consistency in the whiskey's flavor profile. Over time, yeast can evolve and change, potentially altering the final product. To safeguard against this, samples of their special yeast are cryogenically frozen at -125 degrees. This frozen culture ensures that both this year's Jack Daniel's and that of 100 years from now will remain exactly the same. After 6 days, the majority of the sugar has been transformed into alcohol, resulting in a liquid known as distillation beer. To refine this beer into high-quality whiskey, the alcohol must be separated from the water. The process initiates by heating the beer below its boiling point, then passing it into a steel still. As it exits through a tube, it is cooled, condensed, and ultimately yields a clear liquid. The final result is a liquid composed of 70% alcohol, known as green whiskey, and it tastes awful. To rectify this, filtration is required, utilizing charcoal. To achieve the distinct flavor of this whiskey, the company utilizes the same charcoal method employed 150 years ago. The charcoal is derived from sugar maple wood, harvested during autumn when sap levels are minimal. These logs are then dried for 12 months. Transforming the wood into charcoal involves burning it, with whiskey serving as the fuel for this process. Once ignited, the whiskey fuels the burning of the wood, gradually turning it into charcoal. After a few hours, the charcoal burners douse the burning wood with water to extinguish the flames. The resulting charcoal is then piled up and prepared for shipment to the filtration tanks. Here, the green whiskey is poured over the charcoal and left to filter. It typically takes around 10 days for the whiskey to filter through all the charcoal. Once filtered, the whiskey emerges with a smooth and slightly smoky flavor. To infuse flavor and color into the whiskey, barrels are charred. The inside of each barrel is intentionally charred to caramelize the natural sugars present in the wood, which helps in adding color and aroma to the whiskey. Approximately 500 barrels are filled every hour, with each barrel holding 200 liters of whiskey. In total, they pump about 378,000 liters of whiskey a day. However, it's important to note that the smell of whiskey can permeate the air and poses a potential danger due to its highly flammable nature. A fire or explosion could occur if proper precautions aren't taken. However, a sensitive and numerical sound reference device is used to monitor the potential danger. If it detects any risk, it triggers flashing lights and alarms throughout the facility, signaling an immediate need for evacuation. Once the filling process is complete, the barrels are loaded onto trucks destined for the warehouse. The warehouse stands an impressive 7 stories tall, with a capacity to hold 20,000 barrels of whiskey. Remarkably, this is just one of the 74 warehouses owned by the distillery. Whiskey must undergo 4 years of aging in these warehouses before it can be bottled. The location of the barrels within the warehouse significantly influences the maturation process of the whiskey. Generally, barrels placed higher up impart more flavor to the whiskey, resulting in a higher quality and more expensive product. The whiskey undergoes a dilution process with a small amount of water to reduce its alcohol content from 59% to 47%. Following this, the bottling process commences, and the whiskey is packaged into bottles. At this stage, it is finally ready to be shipped to whiskey lovers worldwide. If you want to know how wine is made, watch the video on your screen, and please like the video if you enjoyed it and share it with someone who might be interested. Also, subscribe to this channel by activating the notifications to continue learning. Thanks for watching.